everyone, and welcome to Vlogtober.
Happy Halloween.
We're back in the Vlogtober groove. Yeah, so we are back. I don't know what episode we're on or what, but I am about to read 3 chapters of Game 7. I will be finishing this book today. Like, oh my gosh, that feels so good to actually finish a book. There's no game tonight, which is super nice because that means I can finally watch Halloween Town. We've talked about it in every video. I have it rented officially now. I spent the $4. We're going to watch it. I've been in such a ranting mood this week though, because so many things on the internet just trigger me. What should I rant about? I could rant about stuff with the car, like there was an oil change and it changed the car clock to Central Standard Time. I do not live in Central Standard Time and you can't really change it back. Like, you'll change it and then you go back to the home and it's back on Central. So I don't know what's up with that. That's one thing I ranted about. Bryce Hall's another thing. I don't even have TikTok, but that dude really triggered me. All these rants are my Twitter. That's my ranting space. And then girls is not having respect for themselves. Respect yourself. I know it's really hard, but you will get there if you try. But I'm going to get to reading now. Guys, I finally made the decision to stream on Twitch. I will leave the link to my Twitch down below in the pinned comment. Hair in my face. But yeah, you see we had this webcam going and everything. I am streaming Fortnite and I'm going to be reading between games. Okay guys, so it is now 7:38. Look at my phone battery percent. Really bad. But I am going to give you all my update. I just read 3 more chapters. I am currently on 27. Which is page 215. So I'm gonna, since I didn't vlog yesterday, but I read 10 chapters yesterday, so I'm going to talk just about the book in general. I think the character, Julio, the main character, I think he is kind of annoying, but this is coming from me who is 5 years older than him. And you have to remember he is a teenager, and I think it's very realistic because if I was in his situation at his age, I think I would have the same feelings. So just for me being a 21-year-old woman reading about a 16-year-old guy, obviously completely different stages in life, obviously completely different stories, but obviously in every book you can find a character you relate to. So I think 16-year-old me would have related to Julio. I think he is a relatable character, and that is always good when books have relatable characters. So I wanted to leave that, or say that. And then today they were really talking about Marlin's Park and of what it used to be. And this takes place in 2015, so yeah, how I thought it was. So it's fictionalized who's in the World Series because it was not the Marlins and Yankees in 2015. But yeah, I think you would really enjoy. Oh yeah, what I was saying about Marlin's Park. Marlin's Park is one of my favorite stadiums. So seeing it described as when I went there, because I went in 2017? Yeah, I went the year I turned 18. So I was there 2 years after this. So the stadium was pretty much the same. And it's one of my favorites. So it's really nice to see it described here. Bring back memories of when I was in Miami. But yeah, if you are a fan of baseball and enjoy baseball, I think you will enjoy this book the most. If you're not really familiar with baseball, I think you would be kind of confused with when they talk about games and certain positions and all that. You may not know what they're talking about. So even if you're a casual fan of baseball, I think you would enjoy this. But yeah, so at least I've watched a handful of baseball games before you read this, and I think you will enjoy it more. And that is all I'm going to say right now. Okay, so I just finished Game 7. So we are going to do my call power rating. So where's my pen? There it is. It's a Sharpie, not a pen. But characters, I am giving a 4. I felt like they were very realistic for their situations. Even if they weren't necessarily likable, they were realistic. Atmosphere, I feel like it was nothing like I've never read before. we'll give it a 4. Writing, bland, nothing impressive. 3. Plot. I think it's a very interesting plot, but there's one thing. I need to find out if Paul Volpone is Latino, because I need to see if it's own voices, basically, because the main characters are Cuban and he is American, but or at least to my knowledge from this. Yeah, living in New York City. But I don't know anything else. But plot-wise, I think the plot was very interesting, so we're giving it a 5. Logic was kind of a downfall for me, so we're going to give that a 2 is the first thing that came to mind. And I skipped intrigue, so the intrigue, I want to know what was going to happen, so 4. And enjoyment, a 3. So we are going to add all of these up and see what we get. So 4, there's 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3. Is that 7 numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Divided by 7 is a 3.5. So a pretty average book, a little above average. So I'm going to write my review for this and then see what the next contemporary book I'm going to read is, and I need to put it in my Google Sheet. I am bathed and I finished my book review and all that stuff that I needed to do. This is the book I drew out my contemporary jar, and this is Have a Little Faith in Me by Sonia Hardle. I can't really read that. Yeah, that's right. So this is another YA contemporary. I had to get this on eBay. I could not find it on Amazon or anywhere. Which I got this earlier this year, maybe last year, but I think a lot of people I went to school with could relate to this book, even though they probably wouldn't want to admit it. So I'm gonna read you both the tagline that's in the cover and then the one on the back. So Ethan wanted a relationship with Jesus more than he wanted me, but there was no reason why he couldn't have us both. And then on this is the tagline where I was like, well, the fake part, I don't know, but I said, what's more fake, her relationship or her devotion to God? Now, why I said why people from my school who I went to high school with might like this, I went to Christian school for my first 2 years of high school, and then I went to middle school too. I feel like a lot of people, they say they're a Christian, and they probably are Christians, but they don't really walk the walk. They, especially in forms of like sex and romance, which is what this book is about. I think there are a lot of people who do struggle with that in their walk of faith, but obviously God will forgive them and all that. But this should be interesting, as it is kind of something that may be relatable, as it's about Christianity with being a teenager and all of that kind of stuff, which is very fascinating to me at least. So this is the book I drew out, but I probably won't get to this till 2021. But this cover, I really like it. It's really bright and colorful, and the book, like the pages are yellow, and then the book itself is white, and you see so many dark books nowadays. So this looks nice. So that is all for the 22nd of October. Okay guys, we are about to watch one of the best Halloween movies ever, because I have about 2 hours to spare. So that is a little longer than I need to watch a movie, and y'all know me, I pause movies like no other because I cannot focus for that long. So let's exit through all these. She jumped like right at the computer, right on my phone. So Amazon Prime Video, the best place to watch videos. So I have 2 cats and 1 dog. They're everywhere, and I'm making sure they're behaving and not getting into stuff. If y'all have cats, you know they love to get into stuff. At least my cats do. My cats may just be weird, I don't know. But they definitely like to get into trouble. So watch on Amazon, and then I will have to sign, oh yeah, so you had to sign in again. So 1 minute please. Well, I rented this movie yesterday and it is not showing up in my, oh, that's because I had it on TV shows. Really smart on me. Here is the best Halloween movie. I am about to go start a new book called Pirate Women, and it is a non-fiction book that I got in St. Augustine last year at spring training, all about female pirates. Like, how cool can you get? So I figured I should do another outfit of the day. This dress is vintage. I got it on eBay. It is my fall dress, perfect for fall. And then these little hills are from Topshop. Okay guys, so I read the prologue and the first chapter of this book. So what, and let me show you which one it is. Here is the dust jacket. So Pirate Women by Laura Sook Duncombe. This is the princesses, prostitutes, and privateers who ruled the 7 seas. So this may, no, I'm not gonna say it's an independent publisher, but let me tell you what I think so far. So I actually read the introduction. I called it the prologue by accident, but the introduction, and I really liked that the author was like, so many in history, women are forgotten about, whatever. And that there's not that many nonfiction books or books in general about female pirates. When she literally listed off all these female pirates, there's not really any books about them. So the writer didn't just sit there and complain. She actually went and wrote a book of her own about these pirates. So that just made me instantly like the writer. And then so the first chapter, we are actually going in chronological order, because sometimes in nonfiction books they will not be in chronological order, will just be really random. But we are starting when pirates really started, which is in 500 years BC. So in Greek, and so we start in Greek, we saw some Roman, Persian, all in the ancient world. So next chapter is on the Vikings. I think it was called something Valhalla. So that should be a lot of fun, because who does not love Vikings? So I'm about to read 2 chapters right now, and it's currently a little after 6:30, 6:34. Okay, let's talk about our Valhalla chapter. I know, I probably said that kind of funny. So Gatekeepers of Valhalla is the name of the chapter. So I'm just going to go to my tabs, because that is where my thoughts are put. So the first tab, yeah, there was just some stuff about Norse mythology that I was not aware of, and just comparing it kind of to Greek mythology where there are similar things. These are called, where's the word? Norns, mythical women who shaped the destinies of humans and even gods. These women were similar to the fates of ancient Greek mythology. So I've read a lot about how a lot of these, I'm not going to call Vikings ancient, but how a lot of these cultures, how their gods are very similar. The Viking gods, Greek gods, Hindu gods, and just a lot of others. That's just the ones off the top of my head, are very similar. What if they were all one? And all of that, they had to all get these ideas from somewhere. So I just wanted to mark that to read more into that. And then my next tab, they had a whole section about Lagertha. And if you've seen the show Vikings on the History Channel, she is one of the main characters, and this is kind of before the show, what happened before the show, and I didn't really know all of that. I've seen about half of the show, so I haven't seen every single episode. So it gave me backstory to her, and I really enjoyed that. Lagertha is awesome in real life and in on TV. And also there were a lot of female sources used in this chapter, so I like that this book is by a female author about female pirates, and she's using a lot of female sources, so obviously love to see that. So I just finished chapter 3, and that chapter was about the medieval times. A lot of it, well, all of it was in Brittany, if I'm saying that right, which that little peninsula has a lot of interesting history. And I started watching a documentary on it the other day but didn't finish. But that is all for now. I'll be back in an hour to read my last chapter of the night, which is on a Cinderella story among the Corsairs, which is more of the Barbary pirates, which is probably more of the pirate that we see in our head, the more stereotypical one, the more well-known one. So that is all for now. Okay, hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm going to do an unboxing for y'all. So I got this package today. It's coming to us from Loft in Greencastle, Indiana. I've never ordered from them, but I ordered from Ann Taylor Factory. And apparently Loft is just the younger version of Ann Taylor. So I think this is only part of my order. Yeah, unless I'm not getting the rest. So this is a shirt. I would show you that, but it has my address. So I do have jeans and a scrunchie coming as well. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of material. This is a shirt. I got an extra small. Yep. It looks big for an extra small, to be completely honest with you. But rust is one of my colors, since I am a soft autumn palette. At least I think I am. So what do you guys think I am? Let me know down below. So rust is supposed to be one of them. And this is called Warm Rust. So I'm going to pair this with some bell bottoms, and then I got a green scrunchie because red goes with green, and then maybe I would pair it with a jean jacket or something. Right now I wouldn't need a jacket, it's warm still, but if we wanted to make it more of a fall look, we would add a jacket. But yeah, I think this looks really big for an extra small, and I hope the rest of my order is coming. But on this receipt, it just, okay, some items from your order may ship separately. Order total reflects the entire order. Ooh. I hope that I'm still getting those jeans and everything. I will definitely have to check my email. Now we have a really big box, but it's only because there's a person here. Like, look how big this is. This is from ModCloth, which is one of my current favorite stores. And I saw this outfit on a Facebook ad. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen it. But I was like, I need that outfit in my life. So we will start with the bottom for it. It is this skirt. I got it in an extra small with pants and skirt. Like with any bottom, I always go with an extra small because I just have such a hard time with pants. They're usually always big. So this is the skirt, and yeah, that looks like it will fit me. So this is a midi skirt. It is green and orange, so again, perfect for autumn. And I think this is what I'm going to wear for Thanksgiving. As you can see, it has a button and a zipper as well. And this is by the company Molly Bracken. It looks very Scottish, if I do say so myself, but I do have Scottish ancestry, so it is okay. So let's do the top. Next is a sweater. Ooh, it is so soft. I was worried because you never know what you're gonna get with ordering online, but this sweater is definitely super soft. So again, this should be on my color palette. Tell me how it looks. Obviously I will see when I'm editing. And this is by the company Dreamers by Debut. I got a size small, and it does look kind of small. Maybe I should have gone up a size to a medium, but it is so soft, and I will be pairing it with this skirt. You can see kind of the oranges match, and this is how they had it paired in the ad I saw. And then they posted it on their Instagram. And then there is this purse. If I can get it out. So this is the purse that I got, and this is by Mata Lux. And so I haven't bought a purse in literally years. I thought it was time, and this is again, it was paired with this outfit. The colors match perfectly. Again, I think I'm gonna do it for Thanksgiving, even though Thanksgiving Literally at my Thanksgiving, it's only 3 people, and that's including myself, and I've been seeing those people throughout the whole pandemic, so it's not like I'm going to a big event. So it does come with this. I don't really know. I guess that's to make it crossbody. And then I'm seeing if we have pockets inside, but when you have such a big bag, it doesn't really matter. So that is what I got in the mail.